Hello my dear students. Sorry, I welcome you for the today's lecture and wish you the best of the time whichever time you are watching this video. We are actually solving applications of trigonometry exercise 9.1 and we have finished with question number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and now we are doing actually question number 8. I request you all people to take your textbooks with you. If not, then kindly pause the video and get the textbooks. So in the question number 8 they are asking us that a statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. So there is a statue which is on the top of a pedestal, means a pedestal is needed. On the top of the pedestal a statue is kept. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree, and from the same point the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Find the height of the pedestal. Kindly read this properly. What they are telling is, first of all we will require one pedestal. On this pedestal a statue is erected which is 1.6 meter tall. I can label this as A, B. This will be, supposing AP is the statue and PB is the pedestal. Now see, there is 45 degree over here. There is a ground, a point on the ground. What I'll do, whatever is PB I'll keep the same over here approximately, because from here the angle of elevation is 45 degree, so it is an isosceles right angle triangle. From here the angle of elevation of the top of the, sorry, just come slightly down, this is 60 degree and the angle of elevation for the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. This is 45 degree and this is going to be 60 degree. This I will keep it as O. So we can make out that, see in this case if you will see, we have to find PB. If I have to write the descriptions first, AP is equal to height of statue which is equal to 1.6 meter. PB is equal to height of pedestal. Let PB be equal to X meter. Fine. Now I can write over here AB is equal to AP plus PB 1.6 plus X meters. This from here to here, this is going to be 1.6 plus X, because this I have taken as X meters. Angle AOB is equal to 60 degrees. Angle POB is equal to 45 degrees. To find height of pedestal, that is equal to PB, we have to find. Now same logic my dear students, if you will see over here, like that question in, like the diagram in question number 7, it is the same diagram. Over there transmission tower was kept on a building, okay. So here a statue is kept on a pedestal. So here also we have got two different triangles. One is ABO, where AB, as we know, it is 1.6 plus X meters, and this is going to be 60 degrees. Fine. And when we come over here, we have got one more triangle which is actually PDO. This I know is X meters and this is going to be 45 degrees. So from this triangle I will find OB, and also from this triangle I will find OB, because OB is the common side present in both the triangles. And whichever expression I get for OB, whichever value I get for OB, I will equate them, because they basically are the same common sides basically. So in triangle AOB, considering triangle AOB, see opposite side I have got some information about the opposite side corresponding to the angle 60 degree which is given to me, and BO, which is the common side, is the adjacent side, so opposite upon adjacent, so that's tan. So I will say tan 60 degree is going to be equal to AB upon OB, because tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. This is my 1. Okay, so but tan 60 is equal to root 3. This is by definition. From 1 and 2 we get what? AB upon OB is equal to root 3. Now if I go to substitute, AB is 1.6 plus x upon OB is equal to root 3. This is basically I have done substitution. Therefore I will get OB is equal to 1.6 plus x upon root 3. This is one expression I have got for OB. Usually I can rationalize this if you want, but I can rationalize it later also, so I'll take a chance. Now I will do the same procedure with OB in triangle POB. In triangle POB, again I'll do the same thing. Tan 45 degree is equal to again PB upon OB, because since tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. This is going to be my point 4. But tan 45 degree is equal to 1 by definition. These all values you have to by heart, my dear students. Therefore from 4 and 5 what I will get is PB upon OB is equal to 1. Therefore substitution, PB is what? X upon OB is equal to 1. Therefore OB is equal to x meters. So now you have got one expression here for OB and one expression here for OB. These are the two important expressions that you have got. So I will write now from 3 and 6. What I will get? OB and OB, 1.6 plus x upon root 3 is equal to x. Fine. This is value of OB, one expression. This is value of OB, other expression. These both are going to be equal. This is from 3, 6. So if I solve this, what do I get? I would have 1.6 plus x is equal to x root 3. Now x I have to bring together, so I will get x minus x root 3. No, sorry, I will bring this x over here. 1.6 is equal to x root 3 minus x. I will take out x as a common factor. I will get root 3 minus 1. Therefore x is equal to 1.6 upon root 3 minus 1. This is the value of x, and x is basically the height of the pedestal, and I think that is what they have asked us to find, height of the pedestal. What have we got? Let me check. X is equal to PB. Find height of the pedestal. X is equal to PB, 1.6 upon root 3 minus 1. Okay, this is the one. which is right actually, but again the problem is the same thing. This is an irrational denominator. I will have to rationalize the denominator. 1.6 upon, again the same thing. What I will have to do to rationalize the denominator, I will have to multiply and divide by the conjugate of this. So this is right, sir, actually, but only thing what will happen is 1.6 into root 3 plus 1 upon, this is going to be a minus b, a plus b, that will be root 3 square minus 1 square, because a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So this will give me x is equal to 1.6 into root 3 plus 1. Now root 3 square will become 3 minus 1. So x is equal to 1.6 into root 3 plus 1 upon 2, where actually this 2 will divide 0.8 0.8 into root 3 plus 1. This is the value of x, and that is what they have asked us. The height of the pedestal is, now this is, denominator is rationalized because denominator has become 1. Height of pedestal is equal to 0.8 into root 3 plus 1 meters. Very simple, my dear students, except this is the thing that is going to be something not new, but this is an extended part. Usually we should not keep the denominator as an irrational number. We should always have a rational denominator. Okay, my dear students, so with this we have finished our question number 8, and now we proceed to solve question number 9. In question number 9, the angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of the tower. See, that means there are two different structures. Angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower means there are two things, one building and one tower. From the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the building is 30 degree, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. Now you have to understand which one is, see, you have to understand this, which one is going to be taller. See, try to understand, these are some logical things that you have to apply. Supposing if this is the building and supposing if this is a tower, I am keeping both of them equal. This is building B, D, and this is tower, I can keep it as T, R. So they are telling the from the angle of elevation of a top of a building, from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. This is supposing 30 degree. And the angle of elevation of the top of the tower, this is the tower, from the foot of the building is 60 degree. Now this is 30 degree, this is 60 degree, this has to be larger, so this will be greater, so it will go like this. So tower is supposed to be taller than building, because then only, say, try to understand, this has to be greater than this. So this is how your figure will look like. Okay, so these are the only things that are very important and which are actually, you have to apply a good amount of common sense and then try to solve these questions, because the diagram has to be really very appropriate. So I am taking this as the building BD and this as the tower TR, and this is basically angle of elevation from this. See, again I go angle of elevation of the top of the top of a building, this is building, from the foot of the tower, this is 30 degree, so this is smaller compared to, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building, so this is the building, this is going to be 60 degree. If the tower is 50 meter high, find the height of the building. This is what we have to find. Again the same thing, my dear student, two triangles and one side common side, same thing. So here what I will do, first of all, BD is equal to height of building, this I don't know. TR is equal to height of tower, which is equal to 50 meters. Fine, that is all they have given, we don't have anything else. angle BRD is equal to 30 degrees given to us. Angle TDR is equal to 60 degrees given to us. Same thing, my dear students, from triangle BDR, where this is 30 degree, BDR. I have to find BD, which is opposite to 30 degree, and DR is the common side, so opposite and adjacent side. So I will find tan 30 degree, and from this triangle TDR, where this is going to be 60 degrees, this is 50 meters, and DR again tan, here tan 30, here tan 60. That is all, and then equate the two DRs. Okay, so here to find height of building, that is equal to BD. Solution. What is the solution now? In triangle BDR, tan 30 is equal to opposite side BD upon adjacent side DR, since tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. This is my first. But tan 30 is equal to what? 1 upon root 3. This is by definition. I know it by definition. So from 1 and 2 I will get BD upon DR is equal to 1 upon root 3. What is BD I don't know, what is DR I don't know, but I should remember that I have to find DR. Therefore DR is equal to BD into root 3 or root 3 BD, whatever you feel. This is one expression I have got for DR. Fine. Now similarly I have to find expression for DR from triangle TDR. In triangle TDR, again tan 60 degrees equal to opposite side TR upon adjacent side DR. Again the same thing, since tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side, and this I will tell it is 1, 2, 3, and now this is 4. This is again by definition. So from 4 and 5 I will get TR upon DR is equal to root 3 from 4, 5. So TR is given to me 50. This is tuition. So DR is going to be equal to 50 upon root 3. This is my 6. So I have got two expressions for DR. Okay. So from 3 and 4 we get what? BD into root 3 is equal to 50 upon root 3. The root 3 goes on the other side, and what do I get is BD is equal to 50 upon root 3 into root 3. BD is equal to 50 upon 3. BD is equal to 3 1s are 3, 3 6 are 18.66. So this will be 16.67 meters. That is BD. Do I have to find BD actually? Yes, BD height of the building is 16.67 meters. Okay, so this, actually speaking, in textbook they have given the answer in the form of this 16 integer 2 upon 3. Basically this is the answer. 50 upon 3, 3, like this it is. So it is going to be 16 integer 2 upon 3. Okay, this way they have written the answer. You can write any in the exam. It is basically any way, because just I explained to you because you should not have confusion that the answer of the textbook is slightly different. Basically both are same. You can write any one, my dear student. In this way the concept is same, common side is there, and we are getting the expression for common side from the two triangles, and we are equating those two expressions and solving to get the result they want us to find. Now going to question number 10. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite each other on either side of the road. So they are of equal height on the either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. From the point between them on the road, so whatever the point is, the angle of elevation of the top of a pole R. So of course this is going to be different. For here it is different and here it is different. So here the angle is more 60 and here the angle is less 30 degree. Find the height of the poles and the distances of the point from the poles. Height of the poles means height of the two poles. See here again, now don't get confused that there is no common side. But my dear student, the moment that they have told these two poles are of equal height, so they are equal height means actually they are equal. So we can get the expression for this pole from this triangle, get expression for this pole from this triangle, and solve it and equate the two expressions. Get expression for this pole from this triangle, for this pole from this triangle, and because these poles are both equal in height, equate the two expressions, solve it. Except what happens, slight variation we will have to make, slight, it's okay, we will understand that. So here what they have told that these are the two poles which are equal in height. They are on the side of the road which is actually as a whole 80 meters in width. Then there is a point on the road. Fine. So I can consider this as AB as one pole, CD as another pole, which basically are congruent. But they are telling that this is, one is 60 degree, the other one is 30 degree. But then you have to understand, the smaller one will be 60 degree, the greater one will be 30 degree. And this I consider as the point on the ground. So as I told you, first I will have to now see here, but what you will have to do is that we know BD as whole, but in this triangle when I come, in triangle ABP when I come, ABP, definitely this is the congruent side, so I have to adjust with this, and the other one is BP. I have to have some information about BP. I have the information about BD, so I will tell what, let BP be equal to X. So because BP is equal to X, PD will be 80 minus X. Okay, so likewise this is X. So with the help of this I will get BP, and with the help of this CDP, this is 30 degree, this is 80 minus X. Here also I will get CD. I will get an expression for CD from this triangle and AB from this triangle, and basically AB and CD are congruent, so those expressions are going to be congruent. Logic is same, idea is same. I will have to describe this. AB is equal to CD is equal to height of two equal poles. BD is equal to width of road, which is equal to 80 meters. P is the point on road such that angle APB is equal to 60 degree angle CPD is equal to 30 degree. Let BP be equal to x meters, therefore PD will be equal to 80 minus x meters. This is done to find height of poles AB and CD, and also I have to find the distances of the point from the pole and BP and PD. These all things we have to find. So again the same thing, my dear students. I'll first solve in triangle ABP. Same, tan 60 degree is equal to AB upon opposite side AB upon adjacent side BP, since tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. But tan 60 degree is equal to root 3 by definition. Therefore, I will get AB upon BP is equal to root 3. This is from 1 and 2. Now AB I don't know, but BP I know. AB upon X is equal to root 3. This is again substitution. But AB is equal to X root 3. I have got one expression for AB. Fine. AB I have to find from here CD, and both are equal. Okay. So I have got an expression for AB, and now I have to find an expression for CD. So going to find CD in triangle CPD. In triangle CPD, again tan 30 opposite side upon adjacent side. Tan 30 degrees equal to opposite side is CD upon adjacent side is PD, because we know tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. This is 4, but tan 30 is equal to 1 upon root 3. This is by definition. Therefore CD upon PD is equal to 1 upon root 3. This is from 4 and 5. CD though I have to find, and I have to find the expression for that. PD is equal to 80 minus x is equal to 1 upon root 3. This is substitution. So I will get CD is equal to 80 minus x upon root 3. So 80 minus x upon root 3. AB I have got, CD I have got, but AB is equal to CD. This is given. Therefore, what is AB? X root 3. What is CD? 80 minus x upon root 3. This is from 3 and 6. 3 AB, 6 CD. Fine. Now if I solve this, x root 3 into root 3 is equal to 80 minus x. So this will become 3x is equal to 80 minus x. X comes over here. 3x plus x is equal to 80. 4x is equal to 80. So x is equal to 80 upon 4. X is equal to 20. So I have got x is equal to 20. What is x but BP is x. So I have got BP. Fine. And therefore BP is equal to 20 meters. This is important. Now I have to get PD, and PD is equal to what? PD is equal to 80 minus x, na? PD is equal to 80 minus x. PD is equal to 80 minus x. So PD is equal to 80 minus x, that is equal to 80 minus 20, that is equal to 60. Therefore PD is equal to 60 meters. This is my heat. So I have got BP and PD. Now I require only AB and CD. AB is equal to x root 3. AB is equal to CD, actually is equal to x root 3. I can take any one, not necessary that I have to take this. So x is 20 root 3. Even if I would have taken this, it would have been same, because 80 minus x upon root 3, 80 minus 20 upon root 3, this would have been 60 upon root 3, because I will have to rationalize the denominator. 60 upon root 3 into root 3 upon root 3 will give me 60 root 3 upon 3, that will be equal to 20 root 3. You can take any one, my dear student, you will still get 20 root 3. So in this way I have got all the answers. I will tell now the height of the poles is equal to 20 root 3 meters. And the point BP is at a distance of 20 meter and 60 meter from the buildings. That's all. So in this way we have finished question number 10 also, my dear students. Now I can go forward to solve the 11th question. In the 11th question, what they are asking me to do is that this is already the diagram is given to me. A TV tower stands vertically on bank of a canal. Figure 9.12. Vertically on bank of a, this is the TV tower, I hopefully feel that, on bank of a canal. Okay, fine, on bank of a canal, from a point on the other bank directly opposite to the tower. So this is the bank of the canal, this is the canal, this is one bank, this is the other bank. Okay, from a point on the other bank directly opposite the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degrees. This is this is the bank, BC is the bank. From the another point 20 meter away, if you go from here 20 meter away, the line joining this point of the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degrees. Find the height of the tower and the width of the canal. So basically here again it is the same old story, nothing different, my dear students. See, this is, try to understand, let's go with the question. This is the bank and this is the, sorry, this is the canal. One bank is this, one bank is this, one end of the canal is this, one edge of the canal is this. So here the tower is erected. This tower, they have told find the height of the tower. This you don't know. This is A, B. From the opposite bank of this canal, when they have the angle of elevation is 60 degrees, this is given C, then you go 20 meter away in the same line, CD is equal to 20 meter. Now here the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. Okay, this is the picture. Same old story, my dear students, same thing. First of all, AB is equal to height of tower BC is equal to width of canal DC is equal to 20 meters. Angle ACB is equal to 60 degree. Angle ADB is equal to 30 degree. These all things are given to us to find height of tower, which is equal to AB, width of canal, which is equal to BC. Same thing, my dear students. Again we will have the see, this is one triangle ABD, fine, where actually now I will have to consider BC as X, then I will get BD as whole as 20 plus X, and then there is another triangle where this is ABC, this is X we have taken, this is 60 degree, this is 30 degree. Here AB is common, which is present over here also and here also. We have to get expression of AB from here, get expression of AB from here, and solve and equate the two expressions. That's all, same old story. Solution in triangle ADB, again it is opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side is AB, adjacent side is BD, since tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side, this is 1. But we know tan 30 degree is equal to 1 upon root 3 by definition. So from 1 and 2 I will get AB upon BD is equal to 1 upon root 3 from 1 and 2. About AB, so I will have to keep AB as AB because I don't know, and BD is going to be equal to, now here I should have written that. Let BC be is equal to X meter, therefore BD is equal to 20 plus X meters. This we require to write. BD is equal to 20 plus X is equal to 1 upon root 3. This is substitution. Fine. And now I will get AB is equal to 20 plus X upon root 3. This is an expression for 1AB that I have got from triangle ADB. Now I will get an expression for, finished with the papers. Now we will go to get an expression for I will get an expression for AB from triangle ACB. In triangle ABC, tan 60 is equal to AB upon BC. Again the same thing, tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. This is 0.4, but tan 60 degree is equal to root 3 sorry, by definition from 4 and 5 I will get AB upon BC is equal to root 3 from 4, 5. Now do I have AB, so I have to find because I don't know BC is equal to X. Therefore AB is equal to X root 3. This is second expression for AB. Now two expressions, one is over here AB and the other one is over here AB. The two ABs from 3 and 6 we get 20 plus x upon root 3 is equal to x root 3. This is what we'll get. So if I solve this now, root 3 goes over there, I'll get 20 plus x is equal to x root 3 into root 3. 20 plus x is equal to x into root 3 will be 3. Radical goes, same number is multiplying. So this is 3x. 20 is equal to 3x. This x goes over there, minus x. 20 is equal to 2x. Therefore, x is equal to 20 upon 2. Therefore, x is equal to 10. So I have got x. What is x? X is equal to actually BC. BC, that is the width of the bank. BC is equal to x is equal to 10 meters. Width of the canal actually. It is width of the canal. Ink is over. Take different color, my dear students. No, it is black. Good. Now, what else I require? I want to find AB also. AB. AB is basically x root 3. That is equal to 10 root 3 from 6 and 7. Therefore, 10 root 3. Now the same thing will tell, therefore width of canal is equal to 10 meter, height of tower is equal to 10 root 3 meters. Okay, my dear student, with this we have finished question number 11. We move forward to solve question number 12. Look, where are you? Question number 12. In question number 12, they have told from a top of a 7-meter high building, the angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower is 60 degree and the angle of depression of its foot is 45 degree. Determine the height of the tower. See here, basically it is simple now. From a top of a 7-meter high building. So this is a building which is 7 meter high. You have to understand this. From the top of this building, there is the angle of elevation of a top of a cable tower. There is another cable tower. Now see, you have to understand how I am trying to make what is the cable tower. The cable tower can be now shorter than this. Cable tower can be equal to this. Cable tower can be taller than this building. Are you getting? See, this is my building 7 meter high. What about the cable tower? Is it going to be shorter than the 7 meter high building, equal to the 7 meter high building, or taller than the 7 meter high building? It depends on the common sense that you have to apply over here. From the top of this building, the angle of elevation of the top of the cable tower. So top of the cable tower, from there angle of elevation is there. Angle of elevation means the level higher than your level. So this cannot be possible. Top of the cable tower has to be higher, then only I will get the angle of elevation. It cannot be equal also. It has to be higher. So that is the reason cable tower is going to be taller than the 7 meter tall building. Top of this, there is going to be a angle of elevation is equal to 60 degree. For that, I will have to first draw angle line parallel to the ground. This is 60 degree. And from that same thing, they are telling angle of depression of its foot, means from here the foot of the tower, angle of depression will be then this 45 degree. Whenever angle of depression will come into picture, alternate angle also will come into picture. It may or may not come, but yes, this is going to be 45 degree. So this is the building, this is the tower. I will have to take this also. Now they are asking us determine the height of the tower. So see, the height of tower is going to be equal to, now here if you will see, we don't require this. Actually, I don't think so, because again the thing is that okay, yeah, see, BD is 7, SR is also going to be 7. we won't require this, because now common side, if I take BS is going to be my common side. I will have to take BS from this triangle, BS from this triangle, and equate the two. This is 7. So tower is going to be TS plus SR. Let this TS be equal to X. So tower is going to be X plus 7. But I won't require that as such, because I am using, in this triangle I am going to use TS only. In this triangle I am going to use SR only. TR is not going to be used, because TR is not the side of a right angle triangle. So simple as that, my dear students. So here I will do the same thing. TR is equal to height of tower, BD is equal to height of building, which is equal to 7 meter. Now angle TBS is equal to 60 degree, angle SBR is equal to 45 degree. We also have to know BD is equal to SR is equal to 7 meter. Let TS be equal to X meter, TR is equal to TS plus SR, that is equal to X plus 7 meters. Fine. So now I will tell to find height of tower, which is equal to TR. This is the solution in triangle TBS. Okay, in triangle TBS we can see that this is 60 degree, this is X, and this is the common side. Again I will use tan 60 degree is equal to TS upon BS, since tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. But tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. This is by definition. Therefore TS upon BS is equal to root 3. This is from 1 and 2. TS is X, BS is the common side. So I will tell BS goes over the root 3 comes over here, X upon root 3. I have got BS from this triangle. So BS from this triangle, and again BS from the other triangle, in triangle BSR. Again I will tell tan 45 degree, right? Something like that. BSR. This is 45 degree. 45 degree is equal to SR, opposite side upon adjacent side, BS. Again the same thing. Tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. This is going to be 0.4. But it is therefore SR upon BS is equal to 1, 4 and 5. SR is 7, BS we have to find is equal to 1. This is substitution. Therefore BS is equal to 7 meters. So now this also I have got BS, and here also I have got BS. So from 3 and 6, 3 and 6 we get X upon root 3 is equal to 7. Therefore X is equal to 7 root 3 meters. Therefore TS is equal to 7 root 3 meter. TR is equal to TS plus SR TR is equal to 7 root 3 plus SR is 7. Therefore TR 7 goes out as a common factor, root 3 plus 1 meter. This should be the height of the tower. Okay. Yes. Therefore the height of the tower (7 into root 3 plus 1 meters). That is done. Okay, so with this we have finished with question number 12. Now moving to question number 13. See the question number 13, as observed from the top of a 75-meter high lighthouse from the sea level, the angles of depression of two ships are 30 degree and 45 degree. If one ship is exactly behind the other on the same side of the lighthouse, find the distance between the two ships. This is slightly different, my dear students, actually speaking, but not very. The diagram and everything is going to be same as observed on the top of a 75-meter high lighthouse. So this is supposing the lighthouse, which is 75-meter lighthouse. Fine. From the sea level, depression is needed, so therefore this is the sea basically. The angles of depression of two ships are 30 degree. So from here it is going to be 30 degree. So this is going to be smaller depression. This is one ship, okay, A, and the other ship is supposing somewhere over here, B. One ship is 30 degree, other ship is 45 degree. So this is going to be like this, 30 degree, this is going to be 45 degree. Same thing, my dear students, but they are asking us the distance between this. Find the distance between the ships, means we have to find AB. AB is the distance between the two ships. Okay, that is to be done. So that's all. Again the same thing. LH is the height of the tower, that is equal to 75 meters. Then we should keep over here X. Angle XL A is equal to XLA is equal to 30 degree. Angle XLA is equal to angle LAH is equal to 30 degree. This is angle XLB is equal to 45 degree. This is given, therefore angle XLB is equal to angle LBH is equal to 45 degree. So again the same thing, these are the two triangles, one is triangle LAH and another triangle LBH. The common side is LH, but we don't have to find LH because the common side is given 75, so no need of equating them. But one thing is there, if this is now, this is if 75, 45 degree, this is going to be 75 again, because as we know, that's all. So here first I'll use this triangle only to find distance between the two ships A and B. Therefore, to find AB, let AB be equal to X meters. Therefore AH is equal to 75 plus 75, sorry, AH is equal to BH plus X meters. Fine. In triangle LBH, again same thing, tan 45 degree is equal to LH upon BH, same thing, tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. But tan 45 degree is 1, this is by definition, therefore LH upon BH is equal to 1 from 1 and 2. LH is equal to 75 upon BH is equal to 1, therefore BH is equal to 75 meters. We have got BH is equal to 75 meters. So now in triangle LAH, LHA or LAH, fine, tan 30 is equal to opposite side LH upon adjacent side AH. Again the same thing, since tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side, but tan 30 is equal to 1 upon root 3, therefore LH upon AH is equal to 1 upon root 3 from 4 and 5. LH is 75, AH is basically x plus 75 is equal to 1 upon root 3. Now we have to solve this, that's all. This will give me 75 root 3 is equal to x plus 75. 75 comes over here. 75 root 3 minus 75 is equal to x. 75 goes as a common factor. Root 3 minus 1 is equal to x. Therefore x is equal to 75 into root 3 minus 1. This is going to be the distance between the two ships. Therefore distance between the two ships is equal to 75 into root 3 minus 1 meter. That's all. So that is what we have done with question number 13 is over. Do we have one more question, question number 14? Not only one more, 14, 15, 16, there are 3 more questions. Okay my dear students, I stop over here. We'll continue with 14, 15, 16 the next chapter my dear students. Okay, so stay home, stay safe, and most importantly stay happy my dear students. Take care, love you all, see you all soon, bye.